Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Well, we're up here in the Adirondacks, and before Eddie skins his nice coyote that he caught this morning, I wanted to take some time and go over the new 330 Super Mag. This is the 330 body gripper. It's the new one that Duke's bringing out. It's a Super Mag, and it's got some really good features on it. The spring tension on this is unbelievable. It's got a full closure on the jaws. It's got a tension safety spring for your coils, and it's got a low profile flat dog engagement, but it's just got a lot of nice features. It's a 330 beefed up, and it's going to be able to be used in all of your situations where you're going to be going after beaver. And it's their new model. They're going to hopefully have it out somewhere right around Christmas, maybe a little before, maybe a little after, but this is the prototype. Bill sent this up to me. We are going to put this in the water tomorrow and try and catch an Adirondack beaver with it. But if you're looking for some good equipment, make sure you check out the new 330 Duke Super Mag, and ultimately I think it's going to be something that is going to be good for everybody that's out there. This is just another example of a good quality product that the Duke brand is putting out now. And with all of these extra added features, I really like you do not want to become part of the 330 club. You don't want one of these going off on you. I like how that low profile with a really good trigger system and these tension spring safeties. Some of the issues that we've all had is actually getting the safeties on the springs a lot of time. But, this is going to be a great trap. And if you are in the market for some good beaver equipment, make sure you're going to check out the Duke 330 Super Mag as it becomes available later this fall into the early winter. I just wanted to take a minute here also. We're in the Adirondacks, and this is the new Duke 330 Super Mag. I wanted to take some time and show you these Coon Creek Connie tongs, the trapper tongs. And you can see it's got a locking mechanism here, which actually will help you when you're setting and setting off these 330s. You're just going to release it, use your thumb, but you can get this right here in those notches, which then you pull it and it's locked. And you can see how that's locked there. And then you can just push your safeties over, push up with your thumb, it pops off. And that is now done on that side. And then you go to the other side. You're going to do the same thing. Come over here. And it's right there. You can move this anywhere you want. This is the tension springs on the Duke. You can see you can move that anywhere, but that's going to hold right there. And then you're pushing and releasing, and now that's pretty much done. And then we can go into setting the trap, making sure that the trigger goes on, and we're all set. And then you just are going to pop these off. Now let's say you set a trap and you don't catch any. Instead of dry firing these, which I don't like to dry fire 330s because I think it does weaken the springs over time, you're going to be able to get these tongs. You're going to be able to put that in place right there. It's going to lock in place, and then you're going to release the safety and then hit this button and it lets it go. And you can control that and not have these dry firing, which will save a little bit of wear and tear on your spring. So we can do that right here. Get that in place. Make sure this clicks. We lock it in place right there. And then once this is locked, you know it because you can see it's actually hooked. You're going to release the safety, and then you're going to hit the button here, and you can let them down nice and easy. Now, I'm trying to show this on a table. If that's down here, you can really have some good maneuverability with this tool. But we're going to be carrying the Coon Creek tongs on the website along with their stake puller. And, you know, as always at North American Trapper, we're trying to bring you products that are quality products, and we only bring you stuff that we use, and we are starting to use these, and you're going to see us using these when we're out in the field taking hopefully some beavers out of our traps. But tomorrow you're going to probably see both of these in action over the next couple days. We're going to put this new 330 Super Mag in, see if we can catch an Adirondack beaver, and when we catch him, we'll be helping himself out with Coon Creek tongs. But make sure you get on the website and check both of them out, and we'll be more than happy to get these out to you. They are in stock now, and we will have the 330 Super Mags in stock when they are available. Well, what we're going to do here is I'm going to put this 330 Super Mag that Duke come out with right here at this crossover. The active hut's up there about, oh, I don't know, 100 yards. There's another dam down here. You can see the flow. And this is a good spot where they're coming down over. And, you know, there's some scent mounds right here, and we're going to put some lure, but this is where we want to do it. I'm not going to put it up on top. I'm actually going to put it right here, down a little bit, and we want to get them to where they're coming down in. So we'll get this set. Definitely with this new Super Mag, I want to use these setters. There we go, that locks. That's good. These Coon Creek setters, you can see how easy it is to do that. It's got this locking mechanism. Makes it a lot easier to do this as opposed to putting them down in with all your stuff, using all your energy. And that's on there. And we'll release it just like that. So that's good. Now we'll get this set. The one thing I want to do first is I'm actually going to use a cable extension here to just tie off the trap, so if they get caught, they're not going down in. To get this set properly, there we go. There we go. Make sure those safeties are good. And this low profile trigger system, and it's set. And you can see that's ready to go. Now I'm going to have that trigger on the upside because I want that to be right here. So that's going to be about where I put it. That's where I want it stable. So with that, we're going to take our first stick right there. That's going to hold it now. I can take this. I'll probably break this in half. I'm going to put one down through the spring hole here, or if I can get it down in there. I want to stabilize that there. I can do the same thing right here on the other side. Make sure that gets down in there to stabilize that up. There we go. And then get a couple more right here. Take one down through the end loop there. That's good. That's almost stable. It's got a little wobble. So we'll put another one in the end over here to really stabilize that up. Now that's pretty stable right there. That's right where those beavers, this probably, with the way this is down through here, I can see an otter coming down through here too, so, but that's that. Take the end, I'm gonna take this cable extension, we're gonna loop that through, and then I'm just gonna use a quick link, and we're gonna find a bigger drag type thing, and we're gonna connect that off and have that over here. But that's pretty much all there is to putting this set in. Where it's legal, these make great sets for these 330s. There's no doubt that if one comes down through here, I'm gonna get a crack at them and we'll put a little lure here. But first I'm gonna grab something to tie this off, and then we're gonna do a couple other things just to work them down through there. Alright, that's good. That's tied off. They'll be right here. We're just gonna fence this in a little more right here, give them a place to go, and where I'm standing, I'm gonna brush that in too, to where this is the open spot that they're gonna work down through. Good. I am gonna do one thing before we get moving, because I'm gonna come over there and do this. I'm gonna actually get some of the lure, our caster lure, and put some of that I'm gonna get some of this caster lure and just take a good batch of that right up here on the stick. Get that there, and then throw some on their old set mound right there. Perfect. So that's good. And then, as I said, the last finishing touches on this, I'm going to just, I'll put that right there for now. Going that way, and they're going to work in, hopefully, and work right down over there in through that 330. And as I said earlier, that could actually take a that could almost take an otter as well. Well, that's in there the way I want it. The new 330 Duke Super Mag. It's in a good spot. Hopefully we can get one going down to check down below, and got some lure there. We've got them blocked off, and hopefully we'll come back tomorrow and have another one. But any place across the country where you're legally allowed to set on these dams like this, that's a great set for a 330. As I said, in Pennsylvania, I'm not allowed to do that. We got to be, you know, so many feet away from a hut or a dam, any structure. And coming to New York and other places where we're allowed to make these sets makes it a lot easier to catch beaver, and hopefully we'll come back tomorrow and be able to show you that. Oh, here's where we put that new Duke 330 Super Mag in. What's that look like, Eddie?
Wow, you got one, Al. That's neat, man.
Yeah, it's not too hard when you bring me into a place that's just full of you know, beaver. But you know, that hut's up there, that's probably about 200 yards. Yeah, 150, 200 yards, and yep, we'll go over and take a look at them. But just a awesome day. Eddie's already caught a beaver. He made a set yesterday. I showed him making it, and the battery went dead. And then we were going in this morning, and he had the beaver where he was making the set, and we come in here and have one in the 330 Super Mag. How awesome. But yeah, that's just beautiful. We'll go over here and take a peek at it. Just had it set right there where it goes down over, and it's gonna probably take a lot more. That looks like a nice beaver right there. I don't know. Well, why do I feel that it looks like that beaver was coming up, Eddie? I don't know. Let me see.
Well, he could have been because they threw him up.
Well, he's got it tore up. Yeah. I got that beaver. I got him coming up.
Yeah, yes you did.
That beaver was coming up. Isn't that something?
Yep.
I thought for sure the beaver would be going down.
Well,
he got around it somewhere. Maybe he walked down over there to the left, and
there is another spillway on the other side, but it's tricky getting out there. So we're at the best location for it right here.
Well, it's a good location because we got ourselves a nice beaver. That's actually a big beaver too.
Yep.
That's an adult, probably, I don't know, probably at least 35, 40 pounds.
I'm glad you're here to carry him out, boy.
Yeah, I get to carry him out now, right?
Well, I'll carry the
You'll carry the tongs and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can see this is just a real nice area. Beautiful beaver swamp, and just got nice beaver. The Super Mag. Obviously, I didn't have any doubt it was going to work if one came by. But I was telling Eddie earlier when he was taking that one beaver out, he was using an old Duke 330. And he's like, man, that Super Mag yesterday when you were setting it, he's like, man, that thing looks strong. It's strong.
That is, boy. That thing, that does not forgive.
Nope. And I'm just surprised we got him going up. I thought I'd have him going down, Eddie.
Yep.
But did its job. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come up here and get that in the water and catch a beaver, and that's what we did. So
you did it.
We'll get him taken out. I'm actually leaving today. We got our good fisher sets to check.
Yep.
We're gonna, I showed making them here a couple days ago when he had me trekking all over the mountaintops of the Adirondacks. I told him I'd walk up there and check them with him before I leave. So, but
yeah, I'm already getting lonely knowing you're gonna go home.
Yeah, he's probably lying. Just a beautiful swamp, beautiful beaver flow, and we got ourselves a nice one for the fur shed. Pretty awesome, Eddie. Thanks again, brother.
Oh, thanks for coming up.
Appreciate you letting me piggyback along and kind of jump your line, and it's nice and fun to get up here, and hopefully we'll end the day and I'll catch my first fisher in a running pole.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. There's the cable. That's what's nice about these cables. When you make these sets, you can add an extension, put it anywhere, tie it off. We got our wire here, which will put our pliers back in and wrap the wire up and take that out with us as well. But pretty excited that we got this one, Eddie. I'm telling you, I've done enough trapping to know that, we came in yesterday, it wasn't off. We didn't catch anything yesterday. Came in today and we have one coming up. So it's a real nice beaver though, I know that. We'll get him out, hold him up, and see how big he really is. right there, boy. Beauty. He got a hell of a scar on his tail, too. Pretty awesome. That's a good way to break in the new super bag that Duke has out. Obviously, it's gonna work, and that proves it right there. So just wrap this up, tear that out like this, and grab our tools and grab our beaver. Pretty awesome. On to the Fisher sets. The brand is so much bigger than myself or anybody involved with what we're doing. It's the tradition of, it's that woodsmanship that these kids and even adults can learn just by being out there. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to get people involved, trying to get people to feel that. And every time you go out there with them, you're experiencing that outdoors through them. We're showing the simplicity of things, and we're trying to debunk a lot of those myths that maybe scares people away from doing it at times, thinking that, it's just too hard, there's too much into it. No, it's pretty easy, and we're going to show you how easy it is, and you're going to be able to go out and do it.
Get started trapping those problem animals and nest raiders today. Become the steward of your own land or lease. Visit NorthAmericanTrapper.com.